Pro 16. I'm kind of new here to recording Pokemon battles on YouTube, but here I am with a UU battle X and Y on Pokemon Showdown. So here we go. So this is my first UU team I've made. Just to try out, I lead with my Victini. He is a Scarf Victini against his Heracross. I'm in a good position here, but I know he's going to want to switch out, so I just go ahead for the U-turn just to get some switch advantage on. So I go to my Quagsire thinking whatever he'll send out, I'll be able to take whatever he wants to do. Looking at his team, but he stays in, surprisingly, and goes for the Mega Horn, and it did a lot of damage, so I'm just like, oh shit. And he stays in again. I go for the Scald here, hopefully to get a burn, because I know he's probably a Moxie Heracross. But he doesn't. I don't get the burn, unfortunately, and he ends up killing my Quagsire with another Mega Horn. So I switch out to my Victini and go for the V-Create, thinking that he's not going to want to switch. But he ends up switching to his Kingdra, which kind of sucks. But so I have to switch out and go into my Barbaracle. This is the only new gen Pokemon I have on here, just to try out to see how he will do. And obviously not very well against this Kingdra, as he hits me twice with Dragon Pulse. So I don't know what kind of set he is. I don't know if he is a Specs or whatnot, but I send out my Victini and go for the Fusion Bolt, hoping it'd be a clean 2-hit KO, but it's not. So it is a 3-hit KO. I'm surprised he didn't switch if he's Specs or Scarfed or whatever. But he sends out his Bisharp, and I have to switch out into my Hydreigon as he attempts for the Sucker Punch. But I go ahead and hit him with a Focus Blast, gets him down to a Sash, as he Thunder Waves me, which isn't a big deal. My Hydreigon is Specs, not Scarfed, so it's not a huge problem, but it still is really unfortunate and really stupid. But anyway, so I finish him off with a Focus Blast as he sends out a Scolipede. I switch into my Banette as he kills, or doesn't kill my Hydreigon, but I switch out into him. This is my Mega Banette. It's probably one of my favorite Mega evolutions. It just looks really cool in my opinion. And go for the 180 base power attack Shadow Sneak, because my Banette is like 180 attack or something like that, and end up finishing him off. So he sends out his Crobat. I know he's going to want to try and kill me, so I just go ahead and use the Destiny Bond to kill him at the same time. So this is good for me because I'm ahead. I predicted him to go into his Chandelure, but that's okay since I just Heracross. My Umbreon's kind of a gimmicky kind of set, I guess, with Confuse Ray and Toxic. So I end up confusing the Heracross, taking a Mega Horn. He wants to switch out. He probably could have stayed in and might have had a chance to win, but instead he switched into a Chandelure. I'm just trying to stall to get as much health back as possible. So I end up protecting, and here I switch out into my my Hydreigon and just go for, I think I go for a Draco Meteor, or no, I go for the Earth Power here, just to knock him out, hoping I don't get paralyzed. If I did, that would have been a huge problem, because then he would have been able to kill my Hydreigon and possibly through the rest of my team if I couldn't hit him with a Foul Play with my Umbreon. But it works out for me. He kills my Hydreigon, and I go ahead and just finish him off with a V-Crate. So, my first battle. If you guys liked it, go ahead and subscribe and tell me to do more.